K-12 guidance plan, Mr. Makowski. I'm actually going to give my directions because we have a 10-minute presentation with the papers or an 18-minute video. Whichever you guys want to watch over here. Don't all talk at once.
Let's leave it at the video.
Yes.
May I, we have the guidance counselors who participated in the plan,
Okay.
so they've taken their time out, so it would be okay if we gave them a chance to share their work.
Whatever. Okay.
That'd be great.
We'll post the video on the website so you can watch that whenever you want to see it. But the K-12 guidance plan, we actually started this work some time ago. PDE, well, it started with Chapter 339, which governs career and technical education in the school code. And that requires us to have a K-12 guidance plan. So we kind of had one, but they came up with this model. PDE put out a framework based on informed, data-informed decision-making so that, it could be delivered to all students systematically. And it includes all three domains of the national framework, the academic, social, emotional, and career development. So that was the core team. It consisted of administrators, guidance counselors from all grade levels, all grade bands. We attended 6 trainings over 2 years, and then we had 2 large group meetings each year with the entire team of guidance counselors and with Dr. Kanaki. So everybody was involved in this. This is the outline of the guidance plan. That first document you have with the stripes on top gives you an overview of all components of the guidance plan with an explanation of what those components are. And with that, I will let the guidance counselors tell you about the guidance plan.
All right.
Good evening. My name is Mike Romeo. I'm the guidance counselor at Grover Cleveland Elementary. I was part of this team that we worked on assembling this. And one of the things that we wanted to discuss tonight was the annual program goals that we established. And one of the things was that the annual program goals were to be all aligned with the district's strategic plan. So at the elementary level, the first academic domain that we focused on was regular attendance. And we said that regular attendance was paramount to student success. If students aren't present in school, then they can't learn. By the end of this school year, students in grades K through 5 will increase their attendance rates. We then looked at the career domain at the elementary level, and we noticed that a lack of parent employment has adverse effects on students' perception of employment. As a result, students have limited career exposure, influencing unrealistic career aspirations. So by the end of this school year, we are wanting to focus on all students in grades 3 through 5 will engage in a minimum of 2 career-related experiences and produce an artifact as evidence of this experience. Students in grades K through 2 will have the option of using this program at this point, as artifactual evidence is only required for our passive grade eligible levels. This will be achieved using the new online career education program, Smart Futures. Smart Futures is aligned with all standards, indexes, and measures that Pennsylvania requires. This program is also capable of collecting and storing each student's artifact as long as they are enrolled in a Pennsylvania school. And lastly, at the elementary level, the social and emotional domain that we focused on was positive behavior. Positive behavior is necessary for academic success, and when students misbehave, they cannot learn. By the end of this school year, we hope that all K-5 students will show a reduction in the behavior referrals that we received. Thank you.
My name is Lorena Coble, and I'm going to do the middle school portion of this plan in the same 3 domains. So for the academic domain at the middle school level, in the district's strategic plan, one of the 6 game-changing targets is the achieving proficiency in the core subjects. The middle school level will focus on using the CDT diagnostic assessments for data-driven instruction in the core subject areas. The CDT data will help provide measurable growth aligned to state standards, which drive instruction and help improve scores on the PSSA. Some of those students take PSAT, and some of those students take the Keystones. In the career domain, oftentimes high school is too late to start career exploration. exploration. At the middle school level, the focus will be on career exploration and building a career plan, so the students have a clearer idea of a pathway for high school. They will complete at least 2 career artifacts per grade levels, same as the elementary level, and they're going to use the online career program that the elementary level is using as well, called Smart Futures. This will help students define a direction for a high school pathway. And in the social emotional domain, again, positive behavior support is necessary to help the students focus and learn in the educational setting. The middle schools will provide positive behavior support within all aspects of the school setting by using PBIS, which is the Positive Behavior Interventions and Support, to help improve the overall school culture and conduct.
My name is Amy Schott. I'm one of the counselors at Erie High School. And for the academic domain at Erie High School, along with the strategic plan, we're aiming for an increased graduation plan rate for all of our students, particularly students who have been traditionally underserved. We're striving to increase that rate to 95% in the 2020 year across the district. Nationwide, there's a growing shortage of skilled workers and a growing number of students who go to college but drop out before earning a degree. By the end of this school year, high school students will develop clearly defined career pathways, including post-secondary education, entering the workforce, or enlisting in the military. Students will develop a career portfolio throughout high school, and at their senior level, they will develop a 5-year post-graduation plan. The plan will also include resources to help them reach their individual goals within that plan. Finally, we will reduce behavior referrals and increase attendance. Students need to be at school and actively engaged. This means that they are also free from distractions from student behavior and able to learn. Along with SWIBIS, the plan is aiming for a decrease in behavior referrals by 10% and an increase in attendance by 10%. At Erie High School specifically, we've dedicated additional staff to meeting with students and parents regarding the importance of attending school regularly.
Hi, my name is Trent Bashline. I'm the school counselor at Perry Elementary School. And I guess I'll just wrap this all up here. I hope that everybody will take a chance to read through. I know it's a very long plan, but I hope that everyone will take a chance to read through it. I've been in the school district for 15 years, and I feel like this is our first, the counselors rather, this plan kind of serves as our first chance to kind of highlight what it is that we do in the district every day. And, you know, 2 main goals that I wanted to focus on here was just being able to align what counselors do from school to school. In my time, it's been a lot of variation between one school versus the next, what it is that counselors do. But with this plan, as per what the state says that we need to do, this helps kind of standardize the process from building to building to building. The other big thing is that working on this plan over the last 2 years has definitely made us more aware of the value of data and how to use it. I know that everybody's always talking about being data-driven. Counselors are no different. If you look through the plan, you'll see that we're going to be using a lot of process, perception, and outcome data with the kids. Outcome data obviously being the most important pieces that we're going to look at, with the attendance rates, the academic proficiency, and the behavioral discipline rates. And so impact on students yet to be determined, but this is one of those plans that is ongoing, and so we keep going back each year and kind of reassessing whether or not we met the goals and changing anything up as we see fit, based on changing populations and what may have worked and what may not have worked. So it's actually been fun for me working on this plan, and that's pretty much it.
Thank you.
So just in closing, I'd like to thank the guidance counselors for all their hard work. They really did a phenomenal job. This was a very in-depth and a lot of time-consuming plan to do, so they did a great job. It's great work. Thank you.
We appreciate that.
Mr. President?
Yes.
I'd just like to commend the team that put this together, that you all came and did what you were supposed to do, and it does show how important team building is, that it produces this type of excitement for what you do, and that's what we need on all levels of the district. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You know what I'd say as well, when I was in high school, it seemed like counselors was a place where teachers want you to kind of retire before they retire. But now, to me, you guys have counseling. I just love it when my daughter's in school, especially, you know, relying on what the counselor said. So I appreciate what you guys doing that. Thank you.
Gonna miss you, son. Yes.
I also want to commend you. I did see the full performance track. I'm very impressed with the work that you put together. I guess I'd like to know just a little bit more about your curriculum action plan. When I saw that, I was very excited about these different lessons that you're going to be teaching. Are the teachers teaching them, or are the counselors teaching them? There's communication skills, understanding personal space, inclusion and diversity, management and coping skills. This is all
Can
excellent.
I say something on that?
Yeah.
We work very diligently on, like, I can only speak on behalf of the elementary school level. I know that we work very diligently on coming up with that curriculum action plan. And for me personally, at Perry Elementary School, I teach it. I go into the classrooms and teach it. I can't speak on behalf of my colleagues, but that's how it happens over at Perry Elementary School. And we took a lot of that stuff and just incorporated it into the plan and centralized it.
One of the goals of the comprehensive guidance plan is that it's not just counselors who are doing this work. Students should be learning, thinking about career development, and they should be thinking about personal, social development in the entire day. So we're pushing this a bit towards the teachers. You know, you can talk about what are math careers, what do science careers look like. It's not just being a doctor. It's not just being, you know, an accountant and punching numbers all day. There are a lot of things that you can do with all these classes. So if you like one in particular, you can think about moving forward with that. And that's where we're really trying to get eventually as a district. But you're right, it has been so much of this counselors are just sort of a side gig and, you know, not part of the regular school day. So we're trying to
Well, and like on a 10th grade level, I like that, you know, you have the curriculum on strength finding and also resume development and some original programs. So
And a lot of that stuff comes through Smart Futures programs too, that has a lot of those components in it as well.
I think too, we found that a lot of teachers are actually doing this, and until this plan was devised, we didn't realize how much was going on. And now that we're giving it a name, it actually means something. So it's become cross-curricular as well.
is the state requiring you to rewrite this every year?
It has to be updated every year, yes.
Thank you so much. Board retreat, Mr. Polito.
I know that we do have some new board members coming around next month, but I'd like to at least try to lock in a potential date for the board retreat. We did speak to Ian from PFM, one of the big components of the retreat. We'll be talking about finance with Ian. He is available on Saturday, December 14th. So I'm hoping that we have the board that will be here in December. If they're available to walk him in. I'm not going to talk about the projection.
Yes.
At first reaction, I believe I'm available for that.
I won't do my son as a quiz ball.
Thank you.
Anything on new business?
Don't you guys want to talk about gardens one more time? I just, since you guys really appreciate my garden talk, I just found out today that Scott Shealy met with our team in Hampton. Thank you for being there November 1st. He's asked Erie to come down and present in Harrisburg on December 11th for best practices for K-8 agriculture education. So they will be talking to the Northwest PA Commission. That the commission is very interested in what we're doing here. So that's very exciting stuff.
Yeah.
I don't see any executive session on that.
I don't believe they have anything.
We have